Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that Jurrien Timber's brother has officially confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms £34 million player is joining Arsenal now, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and AFC Ajax defender Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber's brother has suggested on Instagram that the Ajax defender has completed his move to Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Fabrizio Romano has reported on Twitter that Arsenal will announce the signing of Jurrien Timber from Ajax in the coming days. The Italian journalist has claimed that the 22-year-old Netherlands international defender has already completed a medical with Arsenal. Romano has reported that both Arsenal and Ajax have agreed on a deal. The Sun have claimed that Arsenal will pay Ajax £34 million in transfer fees to secure the services of Timber, who can operate as a central defender or as a right-back. Jurrien Timber's brother, Jeremie, has shared a photo of what appears to be a farewell party. The photo, posted on Instagram, which has since been deleted, includes a cardboard cutout of Timber wearing an Arsenal shirt. This is what Fabrizio Romano confirmed in his Twitter account regarding the Instagram photo. Jurrien Timber will be announced as new Arsenal player in the coming days, as expected. Deal done between clubs, same also on player side with documents signed and medical done. Time to celebrate with his family. It seems that it is only a matter of time before Arsenal announced the signing of Jurrien Timber from Ajax. Timber is a very good and promising young defender who can only get better under Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta. That the Dutchman can play as a centre-back or as a right-back will give Arteta options at the back. The second Arsenal news is that Arsenal presenter Nicole Holliday has officially confirmed an Arsenal update, as she confirms £105 million transfer with Declan Rice spotted, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup England international and West Ham United midfielder Declan Rice. Arsenal presenter Nicole Holliday appears to have all but confirmed Declan Rice's transfer to the club. With an agreement between player and club, the Gunners are closing in on an announcement for the 24-year-old midfielder for what is set to be a club record fee rising to £105 million. Having had 2 bids for the player rejected, West Ham agreed to sell their captain nearly 2 weeks ago. Mikel Arteta is now waiting to be able to announce Rice as an Arsenal player ahead of pre-season, as the players return to the club's London Coney training base for preparation ahead of the trip to America. Rice, meanwhile, has been on holiday. However, a move is getting closer to completion. Broadcaster and Arsenal fan, Holliday, has now raised the alarm once more with a post on Instagram. Writing on her story, Holliday said, "Okay, I'm either going mad, need an eye test, or I just saw Declan Rice at the airport. Was gonna go and intro myself cause why no, we'll be working together next season, eyes emoji, but got scared lol." Whilst fans eagerly wait for final confirmation of Rice's arrival, anticipation continues to build at the Emirates Stadium with every passing update. Alongside Rice, the Gunners are waiting to announce Ajax defender Jurrien Timber, having already made the high-profile addition of Kai Havertz for £65 million earlier in the window. With just over 1 month left to go until the start of the new season, having players in position to train and work under Arteta as quickly as possible will be a huge benefit, and all indications point towards Rice being pictured in a red shirt swiftly. The third Arsenal news is that The Guardian has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal want to sign incredible player after Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Belgium international and Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. Arsenal reportedly want to sign Romeo Lavia after Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber, but they could face a stumbling block over his £50 million price tag. That's according to The Guardian, which claims that Arsenal's business in the summer window is not yet complete. The Gunners have already moved to snap up Kai Havertz from their London rivals Chelsea this summer, with Declan Rice and Jurrien Timber both closing in on a move to the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal have been heavily linked with a move for Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia, with the youngster attracting interest from the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City. Indeed, Fabrizio Romano claims that Arsenal and Liverpool are currently the most interested in signing Lavia this summer. The 19-year-old looks set to be on the move over the coming weeks after Southampton's relegation from the Premier League. But after spending big so far this summer, Lavia's price tag could complicate Arsenal's attempts to land him. The Guardian claims that Arsenal are not finished in the transfer market just yet. Mikel Arteta's men are keen to sign Lavia in an attempt to add youth, depth, and drive to their new-look midfield. But with Southampton currently valuing Lavia at around £50 million, the asking price looks rich for Arsenal. Lavia was a standout performer for the Saints last season in what was his debut campaign in the Premier League. The Belgian has been lauded as an incredible talent after making the switch to St Mary's from Manchester City last summer. Arsenal seem set on reshaping their midfield this summer as they have already snapped up Havertz, while a move for Rice is imminent. Granit Xhaka has already completed a switch to Bayer Leverkusen while Thomas Partey's future at the club looks unclear. Much will depend on outgoings for Arsenal, but if Lavia's asking price was to drop over the coming weeks, it wouldn't be a surprise to see them make their move for Lavia. The final Arsenal news is that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal will have to pay £35 million to sign 22-year-old. He's just got new agents, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and Bayer Leverkusen defender Jeremie Frimpong. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has shared an update on the future of Arsenal target Jeremie Frimpong. Romano was on the Born and Red YouTube channel and asked about the young fullback. Arsenal have been linked with the 22-year-old defender this summer. That's despite Ben White having a fantastic season at right back for Mikel Arteta's side last season. He looks set to face more competition for his place in the team next season too. Arsenal are closing in on signing Jurrien from Ajax, who is expected to play on the right-hand side of defence. He can also play at centre-back or in midfield but is likely to mirror Alexander Zinchenko on the left. Romano has shared what he's heard about the availability of Arsenal target Jeremie Frimpong this summer. It will be of serious interest to Mikel Arteta but might end up putting the Gunners off a move. Asked about the chances of the 22-year-old moving on this summer, Romano said, "He has new agents now, or better to say that his original agents parted with new agents, so this is what was going on. From what I'm hearing, this is an expensive player this summer because I'm told that Bayer Leverkusen could start negotiations only from £35 million. There was a big opportunity in January as they were happy with £20 million to £25 million. Now it's around £35 million, so it's way more expensive. I think this is difficult, but Jeremie Frimpong is prepared to make his move and the priority of Frimpong is to go to the Premier League. So, let's see if some clubs will put the money on the table, but at the moment not. But let's see." Arsenal have already signed Kai Havertz and Timber, and Declan Rice are expected to join the club shortly. This would take the club's spending to over £200 million at this early stage of the transfer window. Romano suggesting that Frimpong would cost Arsenal £35 million may mean they have to abandon a deal this summer. The club aren't short of right-backs, and if they do need to enter the transfer market again later in the summer, might prefer to have those funds available instead. Do you know the Arsenal news on the pre-season highlights versus Watford? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.